An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. I want to give all the honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Single honors to the elect. Peace and blessings be unto the 1/3 and confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. This is just my commentary, my thoughts on the whole situation that happened at the Oscars. This is something that's been leading up from what is it called? The Red Table with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett when she confessed that she had a quote unquote entanglement with their son's friend. Yeah, the same son that used to be at the house eating their food in their fridge, in their kitchen, in their cars with their children, right? What's his name? August Alsina. And this isn't just something that just happened recently. Will Smith is what we would call a beta, pretty much where his wife leads. His wife controls him. And that ought not to be, because the head would be the Most High Yahawah. Then under him will be his only begotten son, YAHAWASHI, who the word regularly called Jesus. Then you will have the man, then you will have the woman. There's always order. No different than having a president and a vice president. And you also have rankings in the military. So there's rankings in the household. And the head of the house is supposed to be the man. But with her ruling over him, that led up to him having that outburst. A lot of people don't understand, may not know. At first, when Chris Rock made the joke, Will Smith actually laughed, and so did the crowd. But when he looked over at Jada Pinkett, she looked like she wanted to cry, like it wasn't funny. So him, being a man, had to hold the honor to a cheating, promiscuous, dishonest, whorish wife. But you already dishonor yourself by still being with this woman. But it's different in Hollywood. You know, he divorced her, she gonna get damn near half of everything. So it's like what they say, it's cheaper to keep her. Now that situation's between them two, but that woman should have never made that public. This all goes back to her. That should have been in-house conversation. That should not have been made public. And Will Smith has been holding his face for a while. You know, people making all kind of jokes to what do you think's Will Smith's best month of the year? Well, it is in August. Laugh out loud. The whole world's laughing at this man. She made her own husband a laughing stock. And see, the Lord has punished her with alopecia, because now she don't have any hair. And in 1 Corinthians the 11th chapter, what's the glory of a man? His woman. And what's the glory of a woman? Her hair. That's why our women, mainly the black women, would get these damn weaves damn near 2-3 feet long, knowing damn well their hair does not grow out straight and stringy. Our hair coils, because they know that is the glory of a woman, her hair. And then they'll be there flicking it as if it's their own, but it's not. It's ridiculous. But let me get back to the scriptures. So this is Sirach 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You see, a lot of things that has happened over time had led up to this. Remember when Will Smith was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? He'd have those scenes where he'd turn his shirt in and out and he'd be acting like a little, you know what, kind of flimsy a little bit. Nah, we don't do that. That's not the way a man's supposed to be, you know? And then also understanding the history of Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett wanted to be with Tupac. She wanted that kind of dude in her life. That's who she wanted. That's who she loved. Her heart always been with him, will always be with him, so to say, right? But then she came with the beta, and he tried to do any and everything to make her happy. But she never wanted to be with him. She just settled for him. That was her cash cow. Then they had children, you know, Willow and Jaden, and you know the other child. They got 3 children, if I'm not mistaken. The whole household is wacky. And who is not leading it? Will Smith, the man, right? So going on, it says Sirach 25 and 23. I'm reading out of the Apocrypha, which is a part of the 1611 King James Version Bible, which King James said is supposed to be appointed to be read in all churches. But the Bible Destruction Group took it out of it. All right? But that's another story. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. When they was at that red table, didn't she make that man cry for the world to see? Eyes getting red and everything. Hurt. That's wicked, bro. A woman that would not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard rumors about her being pregnant with another man's child. I don't know how true that is, but how much more can a man take? How much more humility can a grown man take? Right? So continuing on. This is Sirach 26 and 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. Imagine a yoke around the neck of an ox, when they're treading the field, right? So imagine you having a yoke on your neck or like a dog on a leash and you keep pulling the rope. That's what she's doing to this man. It's yanking this man all around because she's controlling him. And all of this led up into that incident at the Oscars. Now, a lot of people, say it could be staged. Me, honestly, it sounded off. When he connected, it sounded off. And once again, Will did laugh at the joke, but when he looked at Jada, she wasn't laughing. She looked like she wanted to cry. So, I don't know how great... Will is a great actor. Don't get it twisted. And Jada has had her roles, too, as well. But, nonetheless, though, it happened. This incident happened. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Scorpion. So that man feel like he been poisoned. And he's trying to hold face so hard. So much. I mean, a man can only take so much disrespect until he has to show up and show out. Now, all over the internet, you got all the... I hate people over the internet. The internet has allowed betas and idiots to leave comments. Man, he a simp for that. So he's a simp for trying to hold honor, or when his own wife dishonored him. Like a lot of people just need to stop breathing. Just need to just go to sleep and never wake up. Like, stop it. Despite the fact that man not really running his own household, yes, I blame him for that. But how much more can you keep disrespecting him? He don't care. He'll take all the jokes you bring at him. But when he see you say something about his wife in front of him and she's crying, she want to cry. What man would not want to defend her? Like I said, that whole household's wacky. Deep down, I think the man truly still loved this woman. But the man, I ain't gonna say he acted accordingly. But hell, when it comes to it's 3 things in life I say you don't mess with. Okay? A man's money, a man's respect, and his family. And that trickles down from his father, his mother, his brother, sister, wife, children, but really your immediate family. Right? And come on, man. Let's be honest. But she is the culprit, the catalyst behind all this bullshit, man. And Will also being a beta. Gotta be 100 too, Will. I gotta call her right down the middle, man. Right? But anyways, Sirach 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Listen to this. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. So why you think he's still with her? Look at the society that we live in today. Marriage is supposed to be for rich or for poor, for sickness and health. Well, a lot of women today are getting married just to get that bad, then to divorce the man to get half. That's why Esau Edom, he has to go down. Sleazy E has to go down. Because they promote this in the society. A woman's supposed to be with that man for the rest of her life. The first man she lived with for the rest of her life. In a quote-unquote God-fearing country. But these women can jump from bed to bed to bed. And there's no consequences, no repercussions. According to the Bible, if a man lay down with another man's wife and they get caught, that man and that woman's supposed to get put to death. Now, if that man took another man's wife and she did not consent, the woman is free. The woman is free of judgment because she did not consent to it. He took her, but that man's supposed to get put to death. No, she openly said she had an entanglement. It then spoke about how he made her feel and all this and that. And then that Negro gonna go make a song. Like I said, you can only dishonor a man, disrespect a man for so long till the man is gonna just react, and then everybody saying he's a simp for reacting. Well, then for one, he wasn't a simp for reacting, and then still trying to hold face. Now he's a simp for reacting. Man, this society has to go, man. It's out of order. It's out of pocket. Sirach 26:12. She will open her mouth. Listen, y'all. This is parabolic talk. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. Think about that. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. So think about that. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain. Well, what comes out or goes into a fountain? Water. But she opens her mouth to be that fountain. Then opens her quiver for every arrow. Right? Sickening. It's just disgusting, man. Nonetheless. Sirach 26:24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame. But a dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. She don't reverence her husband. Reverence means to respect, to honor. She don't honor him. She just honor that man. Once again, that's a wacky household, but that man had the whole face in front of the whole world. You're gonna make that joke and look at my wife's face in front of everybody. All these cameras around. Verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced fear the Lord. So at the end of the day, when you're dealing with these modern day women, brothers, you at a loss. Man, if you find a woman that loves you and she dealing with you and she know that you fear YAHAWASHI, you doing his work, man, peace and blessings be unto the both of you. Because at the end of the day, Proverbs 30 and I'm sorry, not Proverbs 30. Proverbs 31 and where is it? We're talking about modern day women today. If you find you a woman that loves you and want to be with you, man, deal with her. But 9 times out of 10, you won't find that on this side. So this is Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She would do him good and not evil in all the days of her life. Whew, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm going to drop down. This is for you women out there who do remain loyal and honor your husband. Proverbs 31 and 29. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. So with that being said, I pray you was edified and fed. Stay in the spirit. Don't fear it, just endure it. Ask for forgiveness. Pray without ceasing. Stay humble. Remain diligent. Kwame Allah. Shalom.